Hi everyone and welcome to the Mushroom Den. Today I'm going to show you how to make curried kale with mushroom. Now kale is one of my favorite greens to eat, but if you're anything like me and you kind of struggle eating it raw, I'll say this recipe is one of the best way to consume it. Now to start, we're going to put some water to boil since we're using fresh kale. And for our ingredients, we'll need of course the kale. I have about 4 tomatoes that I finely chopped, some onion, some whole white mushrooms, about half a cup of coconut milk, and here I have some chopped garlic, some curry, cayenne pepper, and salt and pepper. So we're gonna start by working on our kale. Now I'm not a big fan of kale stems, so I usually just remove it. But if you don't mind the stems, feel free to skip this process and go straight into chopping. Once I'm done pulling off the stems, I roughly chop the leaves and get them ready for boiling. And I'm using this pot strainer to make it easier to drain the water. Keep in mind that you don't have to use fresh kale to make this dish. You can just use some frozen kale and jump straight into the sautéing process. So once we're done chopping, we can add our kale into the boiling water and let it boil for about 20 minutes. When it gets this dark green color, you know it's ready. You can go ahead and drain out the water and run some cold water onto your kale to cool it down. All that's left to do is use your hand to squeeze out as much water as possible. Now place a non-stick pan on the stove on medium to high heat, add some water and the onions. Sauté the onions until the water is completely dry. Then add your mushrooms. Let them simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. The mushrooms are going to release some water, so you don't need to add any more. Then add your garlic and your tomatoes. Let it simmer for another 5 minutes. Then you can add your coconut milk and your spices. Give everything a good stir to make sure everything is well incorporated. Then go ahead and add your kale. Now I can leave it like this, but I love to eat a lot of kale, so I decided to add some more. Mix everything well, making sure the kale is fully coated with the sauce. At this point you can reduce the heat to medium and let it simmer for another 5 minutes. So here you have it. You can enjoy this as a main dish or a side dish. This is a great way to incorporate more kale into your diet, and the whole mushrooms complement this dish perfectly. I hope you found this video helpful, and I really hope you give it a try. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment, and until the next video, have a blessed one.